I posted a video about my Ferrari F430 intake manifold, and there is a ton of misinformation on intake manifolds on the internet, so I'm going to clear some things up. Now, this is a cross-plane engine, but the intake manifold bolted up to the heads perfectly, all the ports lined up perfectly, just as they're designed. Now, coming from the port, the runners are nearly parallel on all sides. You don't really want a drastic taper, otherwise that affects the effective runner length. Now, on the topic of runner length is one of the most important tuning values on an intake manifold, and that affects the maximum torque RPM. Now, this is looking inside the factory Maserati intake manifold, and you can see the runner length is significantly longer. Now, comparing it to this intake manifold, what that's going to do is increase where the power is in the RPM range. It's going to be higher up in the RPM range with the shorter runners. Visually, the plenum volume is about the same between the Ferrari and the Maserati intakes, but the Ferrari looks like it's slightly higher, which is going to slightly lower the throttle response at the expense of more top-end airflow. Now, the throttle body's doubled in size, so this is one throttle body from a Maserati and then another one, which are the same size that the F430 uses. This is a 4.2 liter, and these came off a 4.3 liter. So obviously it's not going to flow too much air, but it is going to be flowing a lot more than factory. And then one of the biggest advantages of the plenum shape is it gives you really even cylinder air distribution. So the air comes in and goes into all four cylinders really evenly compared to the design of the Maserati. And still nobody's been able to tell me the difference in design between a flat plane and a cross plane intake manifold. So if you happen to know or think there's a difference, just let me know, because I don't think there's any difference in the design.